Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video we will learn about the usage clause in COBOL. Usage clause in COBOL is very important from a developer's perspective, from tester perspective, as well as from ops perspective. We'll try to understand this usage clause concept through ChatGPT. So the first prompt that I gave to ChatGPT is explain the usage clause in COBOL, list down all the usage clause with an example. Now it's very important we understand the definition of usage clause. So in COBOL, the usage clause is used to specify the data type and storage format of a data item. Now these are all the different usage clause being used in COBOL, and most of them ChatGPT has used, right? Usage is binary, you can see the definition of it. Usage is computational, usage is comp, usage is comp1, usage is comp2, usage is comp3. Usage is display, usage is index, usage is pointer. But out of all of these, the most important are usage is comp, usage is comp1, usage is comp2, and usage is comp3. So with that in mind, I asked ChatGPT to explain uses of comp, comp1, comp2, comp3 with an example. Now, uses is comp. The comp clause is used to represent binary numeric data in 2's complement form. It stores the value in the minimum number of bytes required to represent it. That is comp. Uses is comp1. The comp1 is used to represent single precision floating point. This is very important. This word, single precision floating point. And for comp1, this is very important. It requires 4 bytes of storage. So two important properties of comp1 is single precision floating point, and it requires 4 bytes of storage. Let's come to comp2. So comp2 is used to represent double precision floating point. So just an advanced version of comp1 is comp2, and it requires 8 bytes of storage. So if you see the difference between comp1 and comp2, it is single precision floating point data, and this is a double precision floating point data. And it requires, comp1 requires 4 bytes of storage, and comp2 requires 8 bytes of storage. Coming to comp3. Comp3 is used to represent packed decimal data, and it stores each digit of a number in a separate nibble. And what is a nibble? Nibble is half a byte, with the sign stored in the last nibble. This is typically used for financial calculations. Now, sometimes from a developer, we understand what comp is, what comp1 is, what comp2 is, what comp3 is, and we see day in and day out the uses of it in our code. Sometimes we confuse when should we use comp1, comp2, comp3. So how should we take that decision? Usually this is asked in an interview. How should you take a decision of using comp, comp1, comp2, comp3? Now I give this prompt to ChatGPT. From a developer's perspective, when should I use comp, comp1, comp2, comp3? Explain me with example. Now, uses is comp, and it has beautifully explained it. Let me tell you. So if you see, use comp when you need to store integer data that will be used in arithmetic calculation. For example, you might use comp to store a counter or an index in a loop. Now, if you see, it is explained comp stores data in binary format, which allows for fast and efficient arithmetic operations. Since it allows for fast and efficient arithmetic operation, hence it is used in counter or an index in a loop. So if you go in your source library and search for pick S904 binary, you will get multiple codes, and if you see, most of them would be used for counter or index only. And if it is asked why it is used for index in a loop, why comp is only used, because it allows for fast and efficient arithmetic operation. Usage is comp1. So this is used when you need to store single precision floating point data. And single precision floating point data provides a high level of accuracy for fractional values. Okay, and usage is COMP2 when you need a double precision floating point data. Double precision floating point data provides even higher level of accuracy. So as I said in the beginning as well, COMP2 is just an advanced version of COMP1. Okay, for example, you might use COMP2 to store a large number with many decimal places. Now coming to COMP3, use COMP3 when you need to store packed decimal data. Packed decimal data is commonly used in financial calculations. So if you are in banking sector or BNFS or insurance or even in telecom, we often use COMP3 for this financial calculation data. Okay. So in general, you should choose a usage clause that provides the level of accuracy and specificity that you need for your program's requirements. So though everything is dependent on the requirement that we have, but this particular explanation of COMP, COMP1, COMP2, COMP3, how it is used, say COMP1 and COMP2 are used for precise data, COMP3 is packed data, and similarly we can take a decision how do we use it, when do we use it, and then proceed forward. If you have any doubt in understanding this concept of usage clause or COMP, COMP1, COMP2, COMP3, just post your doubt in the comment and I'll try to answer you out. Thank you for watching the video.